We first told you last night about the Mahoning County Domestic Relations Court launching its new program, Elevateu 180. It will offer more help to survivors and victims. The developer of the program, Mahoning County Domestic Relations Judge Beth Smith, joins me now to tell me more. You have a whole team working with you on this, so thank you so much for joining us right here at 5.
Thank you for having me today.
Yes,
I really
very
appreciate
important.
it.
Can you tell us about the idea? Like, why did you decide to take this program and create more resources, more options for some of the victims and people who come through your courtroom?
Elevateu 180 is a result of my desire to help people who come before the Domestic Relations Court in Mahoning County. I have the privilege of serving residents of Mahoning County as the judge, and I have witnessed that people going through divorce and through domestic violence actions need help. Mainly in the divorce arena, what happens is people come in and the court has to equitably divide the assets, the liabilities or the debts of the parties. We have to address spousal support, we have to address child support if there's children, all these financial issues. And then on the other side, we see domestic violence in that avenue. We see victims. And so we see survivors of domestic violence precluded from coming into the court to seek legal intervention because the abuser has coercion over, they preclude the control, they keep control over assets and resources, including transportation and funds for them to come in and seek redress in the court.
And a lot of the victims, they don't have access to their own money in a lot of ways. It's
absolutely
very stressful and scary at times. The program's designed to help folks. Could you describe some of the resources that you're going to make maybe easily more available or more available through this program?
I hired what we call employment education and service advisor, Ty Hobart, to come into the court to help anyone who has had a current case in the court or who has a case who's been in the court before. Whether you've filed a domestic violence action or whether you're a divorce, to come in and use our resources to help her tie these people to education opportunities, employment opportunities, and just basic needs. If people just need basic housing and food sources.
And when you have a case come through your court, is it required that you have also wraparound services for children that are involved in this? Describe some of that for
Absolutely.
folks.
I have a family service director, Dr. Sarah Makovitz, who helps people resolve their parenting disputes, and she helps people devise parenting plans and helps educate them on basic parenting skills to help them through the divorce process and thereafter.
I think a lot of families wonder also if the communication's not going well in that regard. Can you step in as the court and say we've got to sort this out for the children and the family?
Yes, we do, and that's what Dr. Makovitz helps people. She helps with communication skills. How do we address extracurricular activities? How do we address the regular physical and medical needs of the children? So it's very, very important.
And we've got, rising issues with domestic violence. Have you seen some of the evidence of the statistics? Because the Ohio Domestic Violence Network released 2025 stats for domestic abuse fatalities. There were 157 deaths from July 1st to 2024 to June 30th of 2025. Do you think that this program is going to help? What are you noticing?
Yes, I think this program will help survivors of domestic violence because they need to escape that situation they're in. And how do you do that? Through resources, to be able to get a job and be able to support yourself and get away from the abuser's control and coercion. Domestic violence isn't anger management. Domestic violence is coercion and control over the survivor.
Okay, anything else you wanted to mention before we go, too?
Well, I think that what we need to know is the public is open. This program is open to the public. Come in and help us. If you've ever had a divorce case, come in, a domestic violence case, come in and see Ty Hobart. She's going to connect you to community resources, education. Yesterday at our launch, it was very successful. We had people from employment that have employment opportunities in their businesses that need to be filled. So there's opportunities here to help people.
Well, great to know about this new program that you've launched. I appreciate your time, Your Honor. Thank you for joining me right here on 21 News at 5.
Thank you, and we want to enhance the lives of individuals and children through the court.